Hey everybody, welcome to the SMB podcast. I am Trevor Swenson, joined by my friend here, Adam Bance. Hey Adam.
What's up?
And we are joining you this week in Nashville, Tennessee, so that's why you're going to hear all this lovely music. This week on the show, we have Kalie Wolfe from the band Rivals, and also an incredible graphic designer. Welcome. How are you doing?
I just bowed.
Huh?
Can we take that out?
You can't bow. You do it to the cameras.
Fuck it.
The people that are listening will hear it too.
Yeah,
so.
well, fuck. Well, hello, everyone. What's up?
Yeah,
How you doing?
Yeah, it's good to have you on.
Yeah, I keep putting my nose on this. There's going to be like a nose print for my makeup.
That's okay. I'm sure
He can't get any closer either.
Yeah,
He's always just like,
you got to eat
hey.
the mic. That's fine. Adam has a
He's
problem
always,
with
he's always kind of like advertised himself for one of those call maps. He's like, hi.
Yeah, we had
Trevor.
We had Calico Cooper on a previous one, and she actually was on the call map. So she explained how you do the voice for the call map.
You
It's
just
pretty
have to be
interesting.
very still, like
She
monotone.
So she says you have to like speak from the diaphragm. You don't actually speak from your throat. You're like,
Yeah, just a lot of air. Welcome.
So
That sounds more like a action movie.
exactly.
I tried.
So what's new? You moved to Nashville.
I moved
Congratulations.
to Nashville. Yeah,
You left L.A.
I did. I made the big old jump. I like it off. I don't like the whole two thing. The BF and I decided it was the right move. You know, we like Nashville. You know, especially today. It's a beautiful day. It feels like LA outside, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, a little bit different with the virus crap going on with the fact that there's nobody on Broadway, and you can't go to the bars till 10:30. So
yeah, it's a lot calmer than LA. I feel like people don't wear their masks as much. Like if you go an hour outside of Nashville, not even go 40 minutes, 30 minutes outside of Nashville, and no one's wearing masks.
It's the South.
No one.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Whereas in LA, it's like if you're not wearing a mask, everyone's like,
Yeah. It's true.
What are you doing? So that's a bit different, but
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah, I don't go to Broadway. That's like essentially going to Hollywood Boulevard. I'd rather just never go there. It's awful.
Really? You miss out all the bridesmaids parties and,
And
all the brew bikes.
Woo,
and,
girls. Yeah, I'm good. Can't catch me there. Good.
That's all right.
We went down there once. I think it was the first time we ever came here just to look because it's, Rocket Town's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked. It was about as I imagined it to be. So not my favorite place.
Are you into
That's not
country
fun.
music?
No, not really.
Yeah.
No. Actually, the lady I bought my house from is the...
You're laughing because there's just people walking around us
It's just
right
like so nonchalant. The chick that I bought my house from is in Maddie and Tay.
now.
Yeah, I bought my house. It was Tay's house. I bought Tay's house.
Nice. Did
So-
she sign the house?
So
Just
no,
kidding, I'm just
but I
kidding.
did find a bunch of like pics, and I found her Carrie Underwood tour thing, and I found a bunch of stuff. I was like,
Oh, that's
okay.
cool.
She just left it. I was like, I have all that stuff in like a box, like keepsafe, like from older or my
eBay.
grandkids are
Yeah,
older. It's like,
eBay.
yeah,
eBay.
that's cool.
Well, that's cool. So, well, I mean, what have you been doing lately? Like, I mean, there's no touring, so what the hell you been doing?
So just like everyone else, like Devin from Cane Hill, and he got his pilot's license. I think every musician has found something else to do or is doing things that you have always wanted to do. I went back to school. I'm in school right now for computer engineering, coding,
Cool.
and all that fun stuff. I like computers. Obviously, I'm a graphic designer. I like that shit.
Yeah.
I like being on computers, I like sitting on them all day. I like burning my retinas out by screens that are bad for them. So that's kind of been it, really, just school and graphic design. I've been doing a bunch of stuff from Paige and Zelina from WWE, graphic design-wise. So that's been cool, doing all their Twitch stuff.
Sweet.
Twitch
So-
stuff, nice.
Yeah,
Obviously you're a big gamer.
I'm a big gamer.
Okay, so
I
are
love
you
games.
designing games? Is this your end game on that, or what are you doing with that?
I don't really know. I just know that I like it, and I'm actually not terrible at it. So it's just kind of one of those things that made sense, and I'll figure it out later, more or less.
What games? What games are you into?
Well, right now I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. I just finally started it. I had been playing Odyssey and Origins for forever, Assassin's Creed. I just, those games are massive.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, we are in the South, so we are drinking Dr. Pepper on this episode.
I loved Fallout for a really long time until they absolutely butchered the series with 76. So I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima right now, which has been great. I don't know if you played it.
I haven't, but I played Origins.
Yeah, so I did. I had just finished up Origins, and I'm like halfway through. Wait, no. I just finished up Odyssey, and I got about halfway through Origins, and then I realized I've had enough of Assassin's Creed for a little bit.
Because games are huge.
They're massive.
Yeah.
I literally spent like 2.5 months playing freaking Odyssey. Why did they go with the same? Oh, that's just so confusing. And then I just need a break, so I started Ghost of Tsushima, but I've been just so busy with just my life that I haven't really had video games in time between, planning our album and...
What's going on with the album?
Oh, my God. We're almost done.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we're almost done. Art's pretty much done. Just got all the music videos done. Well, not all of them. We're going to do 2 more. So we were doing 6 total videos. We're doing 6 singles just because we're trying to stretch it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're almost done. I'm very excited. It's like this took us 3 years to do this.
Do we have a drop date?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'm like literally that's next on the list. I have a conversation. Speaking of video games, though, our label just came up just out of nowhere. Got in contact with the marketing team at Activision, and we get their games for free. So they just sent us a bunch of Tony Hawk Pro Skater codes, and we've been playing them and having a grand freaking time. I was like, that might be the coolest thing that's ever happened to us.
I would totally date myself if I talked about my Tony Hawk experience back when in college in 2001.
All right,
playing
let's hear
Tony
it.
Hawk's Pro Skater for
bet you got all the ladies
20 hours. All the ladies sitting on my couch watching me play Tony Hawk and watching MTVX.
So
if
hot.
anybody knows what that is, so yeah, you don't. You
Hell
probably
yeah.
weren't even born yet when MTVX
Guy's
was out.
so
old are you?
sexy. He's
38?
playing video
39.
games.
39.
Yeah.
I was close. Fuck.
How do you not know what MTVX is? That's where
I know
where the birth of Linkin Park happened. Pretty much.
I'm 26. So
Wow.
We didn't
MTV
have we didn't have that in the UK.
MTV hasn't played music in 14 years, so I was 12.
MTV played music. It's amazing. I thought it was a reality TV show station.
It is now.
Yeah, now it is.
So I mean I have memories of it because my sister, who's more she's 35.
Gotcha. She's old.
Yeah, 36 actually. She just turned 36.
Nice. We're old.
Yeah. So she was always playing it, and I, of course, I was always nosy and 8, 9. So I was just listen to her. She always just listened to rap and hip hop, and that was her thing. So I've seen it. It's been a long time.
Okay, we're gonna change the subject off of me being old and watching MTV and playing Tony Hawk's original home.
I
Pro
remember.
Skater.
I remember when Beavis and Butthead was on it.
It's coming back.
I do remember that show.
Did you see they're bringing back Reno 911?
I
Never really
actually,
watched that.
I actually had Reno 9. Yeah, it's on QB, right? I got a call about that this morning.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Did Dangle need a flight or what?
two
Thomas Lennon.
2 of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2 of them did. Yeah.
This episode of SNB Podcast brought to you by Veeps. For artists, by artists, always commission free. For a full list of upcoming shows, visit Veeps.com.
Making good music is hard, but marketing your music shouldn't be. It's simple.
Simple was born out of the idea of wanting to help musicians and industry professionals better navigate the modern music industry.
Whether you're an artist, band, manager, or record owner, Simple has a solution for you.
They offer Facebook and Instagram ads management services, Spotify growth, content marketing consultations, and so much more.
Visit their website at oddlysimple.xyz. That's SIMPL .xyz.
No we. Go check it out.
Thanks. Do you know what Adam does for a living?
No.
Okay, explain everybody. Actually, I don't think anybody on the show knows what you do.
I do private jets for the music industry.
Where were you when I filmed a music video 2 weeks ago? I rented a set because I couldn't find one.
This morning, his phone calls have been pretty funny so far. We were sitting at breakfast/lunch, and he's getting phone calls from
Santana.
Did you fly?
No.
No, you just
I was a
booked
tour
them.
manager for 15 years.
So you just booked them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we're making money.
That's fun. How dare you?
I know. I
Throw it.
I know. I need my phone.
Yeah.
So.
I do too.
No,
you don't. There's no tours.
There's a lot of tours, actually.
Oh, well.
It's just...
My agent sucks.
No, your agent doesn't suck.
Love you, Tanner.
So it's that tours are...
Fire your agent.
Right.
Yes, fire him. Tours are... If we want to dive into the tour aspect, tours are 3 or 4 days long total, and you play them maybe once every 2 weeks.
Oh my god!
Because you got to find the states that are open, which
Yeah.
we're in Nashville, which doesn't even have the pandemic here. Everybody,
They're talking about it, like opening up some of the venues, 25% capacity. I was like, how are you guys gonna make any money?
They're not.
He was at a concert.
I don't
last
understand.
night. Here,
How are you making any
concert.
tickets? Are gonna have to be so expensive just to make overhead.
They won't be able to make the overhead.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's not possible.
Yeah. We were talking about the restaurants at lunch today too, where if you have a 25% capacity, and even if you have X amount of dollars that you rely on per chair in that restaurant, and even on a turnover rate
still losing
higher,
money.
there's no money there.
Yeah.
Like but it's putting a Band-Aid on this bleeding, gushing artery. So
Yeah, we're trying to make it work, right? Actually, my dad works for a restaurant. He does like deliver. He's old and retired and doesn't like. So he works for some restaurant on the side. He was saying that they've actually made more money since the pandemic started than they've ever made this year.
No shit.
Yeah, they're just
deliveries are huge.
slammed. And he's making more money. He's making like $200 a day on just tips.
That's
was
great.
Like, good, Dad.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
dude.
To be fair, I was at a restaurant last night and I tipped the guy heavy because
Me too.
He was like, I was out of work for 3
Yeah.
months, and I was like, it's a 40% tip on this. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah. It's just nice. It's nice to see people getting back to work at least.
Yeah.
So.
I also think all the people on unemployment, everyone actually has savings accounts. And so people are so willing to spend money right now. But that's going to end as soon as,
The whole world's upside down right now.
Yeah,
The fact that
nothing makes any sense.
No, the stock market's out of this world.
I don't understand. How?
I don't know. I'm crushing on casinos, and
Yeah.
casinos aren't even open.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. I
he
think
does a lot of online gambling.
Yeah.
that's true. My brother actually, he's up in Reno too. And he and his wife, they've gone on 3 different date nights. They go every single week. The first week they won $800. The second week they won $900. This week my brother messages me. He goes, so we won $1,400. I was like, what the?
Why even go to work? Right?
Yeah, I was like, what's even the point? What's work? Go gamble.
That's true.
What is he playing?
Just slots. They literally
Slots,
just
really?
will just sit there after dinner.
Oh,
they
so
each
boring.
have $50, and they'll
Yeah.
blows my mind.
I had the exactly same story with one of my friends. The day that Vegas opened up, he went in there and he never played slots with $12,000.
Well, they had to open up. They
12
had to
grand.
open
Danny
up.
B, good job.
Yeah, they had.
My
12,
God.
12 racks.
But they had to open up the winning percentage because they're all computer controlled. So
Yeah.
they had to open up to get people winning so that they would come
Come
back.
in, yeah.
You can't just suck all the money out of people; they'll never come back again.
Yeah.
So
That's so crazy.
Oh, well.
The idea of gambling.
why
I don't know. It's just hilarious to me.
you
like-
gamble every day though? If you're on tour, that's a gamble.
That's
How many
true.
people are going to show up? That's a gamble.
Well, we both all know it's not many.
Don't kid
I'm just
yourself.
kidding.
You guys are doing well.
We're
so.
doing cool. It's just weird right now. Times are weird right now. We're like trying to be creative with just existing, and like our new release. It's just weird. Everything's weird. Like usually you base your entire cycle on touring,
Yeah.
but there's no freaking touring.
Yeah.
So we're like doing YouTube, and that's why we've been connecting with that company. We're gonna do like streaming. Just trying to just get creative, I guess, on how to like connect with fans since you can't have that like personal connection from touring. So it's just weird.
True.
Yeah,
Weird.
there's a company here that's doing like a lot of digital audio. It's
You mean here in Tennessee?
genetics.
idea.
Genetic lighting and Clear Audio. They've like
Nice.
come together, and there's this huge kind of streaming thing
Oh,
for,
yeah.
for Twitch.
Yeah.
It's here in Nashville.
And the live shows are good for temporary, but it's like realistically, you can play one a month,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, but you have to come up with different. We've talked
Yeah.
about this a couple times. You have to come up with different packages. It can't just be the band playing a show.
Yeah.
Or you have to essentially, bring in different marketing aspects. Or you have to do
Yeah.
something different. You have to play a record in full, or you have to.
Q&A.
Yeah. You have to make it an experience that's fun,
Yeah.
which is good for the fans because then they have something they're actually paying their 10, 12 bucks for, or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's
So.
just crazy.
I don't know. I wouldn't pay $12 to sit there.
And watch somebody
watch
on
somebody.
it. Yeah.
I-
I can go on YouTube
Yeah.
and watch a live show, which in my opinion is way cooler because you're just gonna put more effort in.
Yeah.
You're not like when you're doing a live stream. I'm not gonna go hard to a camera. It's so awkward.
No.
I mean, but I guess you do it in videos.
I'm like, what do you mean? You're not gonna jump around your house and just be like, yeah, I'm rocking out
Yeah,
now.
no,
People
it's
do.
So awkward.
Yeah,
people
people-
do. People go hard.
And then people live stream that.
Yeah, yeah.
So weird.
Let's live stream the live stream.
I just can't get into it.
I can't
get
either.
into it.
I don't-
I know,
I'm
but
like,
we're in a time that you kind of have to get into it. There's like you can't say I'm going to go down and check out this show, this band real quick, and unless they do.
Well, that's been gone for a long time. No one just shows up to shows unless they actually know someone.
yeah.
true. I mean,
so
but
it's not
then-
like that anymore.
Yeah, you don't just walk into a random
Yeah.
show and say, "Hey, let's check this out."
Yeah.
Obviously that here on Broadway. I
Yeah.
mean, there's shows every night. Do you just walk
Yeah.
in and pop in? So
It's crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Rocketown, are they doing any shows? I have no idea.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all. Our buddies, they're like manager there, and they're like, nope, not doing nothing.
Gotcha.
So
That's interesting.
See, how long can these places survive?
they're not going to. You know how many venues have already closed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tons.
Yes.
Like, they're not going to survive.
Mm-hmm.
None of them. None of these small venues. A lot of them are going to have a really hard time unless they're owned by Live Nation or one of those bigger companies.
Yeah.
Because,
They're all going to close down eventually.
I mean, shit, if it keeps going on, Live Nation will probably close.
I mean, they had to sell. They had to sell a whole bunch of stock, didn't they?
Who?
Live Nation.
No, they got a massive stock injection.
Yeah.
So from overseas.
Is it lightninging?
No, the lights that are over here flash. I think it's like every 5 minutes.
Why?
I said the same thing.
To make sure you're not sleeping. I don't know. Maybe. You know. Like,
I thought I was
actually
freaking tripping.
The wide array of photographers that are standing behind.
yeah.
No,
Just
don't-
make
no
it-
photos, please.
Yeah. So it's like no, we're good.
Yeah,
We're
just
good.
tell the photographer to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
What? What?
I don't know. I'm just mental images. Just-
Oh.
I was just thinking of, like, never mind. It doesn't matter. It's really not even funny. Next subject.
So two things you've always wanted to ask Trevor.
Oh my God.
Okay.
He plays a stupid
okay.
game.
Okay.
Two things, and he has to tell the truth.
How did you, like, when and how did you lose your virginity?
Everybody asks about sex. Okay? Everybody asks
Kelly
about
did the
sex.
same
They
thing.
all
I love
want to know the sex stuff.
I love virginity stories. I think they're hilarious. They're always funny. No one has, like,
his story
a
is
beautiful
funnier than
virginity
mine,
story.
So his story's funnier than mine.
Yeah, but I didn't. You didn't ask the question.
Yeah, but come on. Whatever. Next question. Everybody asks the
Okay,
same
fine.
question.
I'll give
Ask
you
me
another
something
one. I'll
else.
give you
you
another-
have
I'll give you
to
another one.
tell the truth.
I don't remember her name, and I don't. I think.
Sad.
I think. I don't know. I was very young. I was too young. All the young people watching.
8. He was. 8.
I was too young
He was
because I
8.
looked a lot older than I was.
That's not true.
No,
You
that's
looked
not true.
8.
And
I
okay.
hate to tell you that,
And
but
she was a sweet girl, and it was the best 3 seconds of my life. So there you go.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
we're gonna
Next
call it. We're
question.
gonna call her. Yeah.
I think it was in a park.
You think?
I think so.
I had my first kiss in a park.
I think we all did.
Yeah. It's because that's the one place your parents aren't.
Yeah.
Or I guess weren't at that time. Now parents, like, follow their kids around, like,
Or
Mosquitoes.
we
Hate
we
that.
can talk about this. So this is a great topic. So you don't have kids, which
don't
that's fine.
have
But
kids.
so my fiance and me are, and then every other kid in the country right now, their kids are being homeschooled because
do you have kids?
not that I know of, but
Stepson.
her kids.
stepson.
Yeah,
okay.
Instead of stepson.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I might have kids in Europe, but I don't know about here. So either way, we put cameras in to make sure the kids going to school.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Ew.
Because the not that. No. The cameras are in like the kitchen where the kid is studying.
That's what I asked him during
No.
lecture. I was like, "Do you have one of
These are
his
14
bedroom?"
and 15-year-old kids. You
Ew.
cannot put a camera on a kid like that because you're going to end up with bad cameraing. So,
I'm pretty sure that'd be illegal.
Yes, it would. So no, it's keeping track of these kids because
Yeah.
it's so hard for these kids to focus.
Yeah.
That you have to monitor them. You know, I mean, your generation, you guys have the attention span of a gnat.
That's true. I already don't even know what we're talking about. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I just am so split on when I was growing up, my parents were just like, "Go have fun," you know. Where it's like now, it's like everywhere
Yeah.
these kids go, their parents are with them. It's like that's so awkward.
watching.
How do you make mistakes and grow up if your parents are always there to hold
do
your
you lose an
hand
eye?
everywhere you go? I don't know.
What was I reading the other day? That 2/3 of the country of kids have no idea that the Holocaust even happened.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
saw that.
Is
No,
that
they
nuts?
okay.
It was
I
a
think it
meme.
was out of context. I
Yeah.
think they said that they didn't know that many people had died. They
Correct.
knew it
Yeah, yeah.
existed.
Sorry, that
they
many
just
people
didn't
died.
know
Or
how
they-
many
or they
people
thought it
were-
was exaggerated.
Yeah.
That's massively
That's
terrible.
crazy. I mean, that just shows you that they're not getting proper education. And I don't even want to start with the education system here. The fact that any school is lower than a 7 on their scale is astronomical. What the hell is wrong with our country that I can't even? That's so annoying that we can't teach our children properly.
pictures.
They should be educated.
That's Bessie DeVos.
I don't know.
Let's take every single penny away from them so that they suffer even
Yeah.
more and that they have to go to private school.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
even worse. And then you lose your individuality.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you don't win.
You don't want to wear a
And then
suit
if you
tie?
homeschool them, they become crazy because they never have friends.
Yeah.
So I feel like
The
it's
social
just a
element's
lose. No matter what you do, you're gonna lose.
Well, now,
So-
especially with all this shit, the social element's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my nephew is 5, just starting kindergarten.
Yeah.
he can't. I mean, he's got ADHD. He's bouncing off the walls no matter what, anyways.
Yeah.
And trying to get him to like sit there and focus on this tiny little screen for like 3 hours a day, it's impossible.
Dude, so this is my idea with all this going on. If I was a teacher, I would offer parents, especially parents that you have friends, and typically your friends have kids and they all hang out or whatever. If I was a teacher, I'd charge $100 a kid to come and teach your child a month, and just go to each do little pockets of like
$100 a month
per child.
Correct, but right now, just so you know, the same thing you're
I'm
maybe
just not saying
proposing.
100. I'm just saying,
but
in
these
general,
people are charging $100 a day.
Okay, whatever it is. I'm just saying, like, having someone doing like little groups, like 6 kids. You go over there, you teach them for the day. You go do another 6 kids for the other half of the day, or however you want to do it. Teachers would actually make a decent amount of money. Like, even if it's 6 kids,
it's $600. That's $1,200 a day.
That's $1,200 a day.
Yeah.
Teachers would actually, and that's another thing. The fact that our teachers aren't making a livable wage is astronomical. Of course, our kids aren't going to be educated. They are not. The teachers don't give a fuck.
Shit. Yeah.
I don't know. The whole school system is just like, and I don't even freaking have kids. I don't have children.
Well, I posted something on social media a while back, and it was a picture of a school book that of his school book he took from a health class that was printed in 1999.
Okay.
How would you teach on something that's 20 years old and not
weird.
have any evolution of sex or whatever it is? So, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's
going
weird.
But it's the fact that there's no updating, there's no investment.
There's so much money getting poured everywhere else that it's like, I just don't think people realize the repercussions of not educating people appropriately. Now you have an entire generation that doesn't realize that how many people died in the freaking Holocaust.
I know.
Yeah.
Like that's a problem, and it's going to just become worse and worse over time if we don't fix that problem.
Or politics. People live off politics, off clickbait. Oh, I believe that click thing happened. That's real politics.
I don't even want to start with politics because I sit so perfectly in the middle of everything because I just like to hear people out. I like to understand why people think the way they think before I make an assumption or a judgment, where other people just immediately are like, you like Donald Trump? Fuck you. And it's like, well, why don't you sit down and have a conversation? Yeah. There's no conversation being had. You're just mad. Nothing is ever going to get done if everybody just keeps yelling at each other.
Yeah.
There's no point in, like, if you're a Democrat and you're blaming the Republicans and you're a Republican blaming the Democrats or a liberal or whatever, the whole pointing fingers thing, like, you're 50 years old and you're looking at a 20-year-old freaking kid on the internet and telling them to go fuck themselves, maybe you should evaluate your life.
Yeah.
Like, we need to work together. There's issues in our country, like education, that aren't being addressed. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't like
the education thing's huge.
It's huge. People don't realize what it's going to do to our future.
Yeah.
Like our country's just going to get stupider. Idiocracy is literally happening. That movie is literally happening right now. It's just I don't know. I just think people are so quick to just point fingers before actually sitting down and having conversations that need to be happening. But,
If Idiocracy's coming, we better talk to Starbucks about that. So.
Yeah. but I haven't seen that movie in so long. I just have that one vivid memory of him walking onto a train or something, and
when they're on the way to
for some
Costco.
reason,
They're on the way to Costco.
That's like one of the only things I really remember about the movie, except the whole idea over it. But yeah, so now that I got heated about my moment of politics, I just wish people would listen to each other more.
I agree.
So.
Agent Live 360, the world's first and only publicly offered CRM software designed specifically for sports agents.
AL360 is an incredible state-of-the-art software that does everything from keeping track of clients, professional, and college teams, to even company finances and client return on investment.
This system does it all. Visit agentlive360.com for full details.
Go check it out. Cat clothing for all the cat lovers in us.
Visit catclothing.net for their full line of cat-inspired clothes.
Hoodies, shirts, tanks, shorts, and even fitness gear are now fully in stock for the fall and winter season.
Again, visit catclothing.net today. Check it out. Thanks, everybody.
Meow, meow.
So are you saying that in your music, though? Like, what do you... I don't even know... What's your message in your music these days?
Okay, so here, I'll give you a couple. Actually, so when is this coming out?
I don't know. Whenever. Maybe a week or two.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So I won't say song titles. One of our songs is I literally wrote it about how every single person in this world is just ignoring everything that's going on. You're just blindly walking through life without even realizing the things that are happening. And in the video, you see messages of human trafficking, and you see messages of terrorism, and just the fact that all these people, especially in America, walk so blindly without realizing everything that's happening around them.
It's a big thing here, though.
You just are so comfortable in your little first world bubble that you kind of neglect all the bullshit that's going on in other countries. And here, I mean, look at California. Los Angeles has some of the the most missing people cases almost anywhere, because people come and they just are like, well, no one's paying attention. That kid's mine.
Yeah.
You know, in like, I don't know. I just have it's just, especially with the human trafficking thing, it's just like, it's so prevalent and such a big problem.
Do you believe in Pizzagate?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you believe in Pizzagate?
I've actually never really looked into it, but I've heard a little bit because my bass player is a really big conspiracy theorist. I just know, it's a problem, and it's an obvious problem that's not being addressed, and it's not even, it's people just, I don't know, they're just so blind. You're just like,
it's definitely a problem.
That could be your child. They could steal your child. And you would just be like, well, that's what do I do? And there's nothing you can do unless you're going to go whole Taken. Like, I'm going to find you, you know? And like, that's just like, it's
so
just.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah. But that's one of them. I wrote another song about the absolute, like, about this is including me, but Los Angeles's extreme issues with materialism and just the issue. And I actually technically wrote the song about myself and just about how I always want the nicest things and I always want the coolest stuff. And even if that means, you know, like one of the lines, which this is a spoiler, is I can't pay my rent, but at least I got that Louis. You know, and and another like
that's the culture these days.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think there's just it's just blind, and I had to catch myself on that one, because being from Los Angeles and constantly being around that my whole life, including my family, I just needed to, I don't know, I needed to let that side of me go. And that was a big one for me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of what else. So
no, I mean, that's great. Those are good messages for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, the culture today is definitely more imposed on the fact that it's very materialistic. And
definitely in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
very much so.
But LA is so divided. You got either people shit in the streets, or you got people living in a $12 million mansion.
Yeah,
next to each other.
Yeah, literally right next to each
Yeah,
other. I mean, right over by where you guys used to live. Like, it's either they're shitting in the street, or you have the most expensive studio on the planet.
I used to live on Sunset and Highland.
Oh, God.
Which is literally like...
Somehow all the houses are worth $2 million, but half the people there can't even feed themselves.
Yeah. No,
I just don't understand that one.
It was crazy. I used to walk outside my front door and literally just drug addicts.
Yeah,
like all
everywhere.
over the floor.
Yeah, I actually I took an English class over the summer, and one of the subjects they had us talk about is we had to pick something in regards to Los Angeles that is affecting the area, geographically. And I chose homelessness, and I learned a lot about homelessness. Just the fact that LA has the highest homeless population, yet is one of the richest places in the world. Like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
And everybody's got this really weird idea that Hollywood's like this glitz and glam and all that.
Not at all. I hate Hollywood.
It's horrible.
It sucks.
And the pandemic made it worse because they shut all those shops down on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
So
now
all the homeless people are living on Hollywood
Yeah.
Boulevard. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
they're all over there.
Yeah.
And then you go a little bit further south, or even like 10
you got
minutes.
Skid Row, which is even crazier.
Well, that's
too.
just
that's normal, but that's been there forever.
Yeah, that's been there. Actually, Skid Row has existed since the 1800s. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So I know this is what I learned.
Still Mexico or what?
So yeah, technically. So actually, where Skid Row is, there used to be a train station, and people would come there, and essentially it was just a very high brothel area. And over time, people would start losing housing or whatever because of developments, and that was how Skid Row essentially became Skid Row.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was cool. It was a really, actually, I really enjoyed that class because of all the stuff they had us learn about LA. Like, I learned a lot about the city and how it became what the hell it became. It's weird.
Cool.
Yeah.
History with Kalie. I like it.
I know. Learning is awesome.
We could implement that into the show. Yeah. Every episode. History with Kalie, everybody.
Did you know that snails are neither male or female.
Yes, they're asexual.
They are
aren't they?
asexual,
Yes,
and
yes.
also
Just like
if
a worm.
Frogs
if a
too, right?
if a snail dies, if a snail
No.
dies, every snail around that snail will eat that snail. They are cannibals.
Interesting.
Yeah, fun fact. I love snails.
Frogs are asexual, but frogs can produce
They choose the sex,
whichever
right?
sex.
Yeah.
That's the whole
They
Jurassic
choose-
Park thing. So,
yeah.
Oh God.
yeah. Which because
That
that's real
light.
science, right? Yeah.
The
It's gonna-
photographers won't
Yeah.
go away.
God.
There was a whole bunch of fans a minute ago looking at you, so they were
yeah.
taking pictures. So.
Actually, I went up to Lowe's in Springfield, which is like an hour north from here, with Cody's parents. And I get on Instagram as I get back to home, and some girl was like, Kalie Wolfe came into my work today, and I was too scared to say hi. And I was like, I was an hour away in the middle of Tennessee. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Like, that's so weird.
People know you.
Scary thought.
They'll start tracking you. See, it's getting worse now.
I
They're
know,
starting to-
and they know.
yeah, I like it.
Okay. Oh yeah. So another song I wrote. My nephew, who's my sister, married, and like they're married and
Married
nephew.
into kids. Got
Yes.
it.
Yes. His mother committed suicide. The problem was she drove off a cliff, and they could not find her car or her body for 4 years.
4 years.
4 years. So there was an investigation against my brother-in-law and all this stuff because they obviously thought that he murdered her.
Mm-hmm.
But she like wrote a suicide note, and they had it all looked over, and they're like, we just don't know where she is. And for a long time, we thought, and this was when he was 5. For a long time, that they thought that she just left. She just couldn't handle it and left. So I wrote a song essentially to him, just about it's not his fault. Life's beautiful, And then I actually got the permission from my brother-in-law to read the suicide note in the song, so it's in there as well. It was a really heavy one. It was beautiful though. I made
heavy.
Kevin Thrasher from Escape the Fate cry.
Yeah. Is it a ballad or is it a heavier song?
No, it's light. It's way lighter, but I
Okay.
wouldn't say it's really like piano. It's like full band kind of thing.
Gotcha.
I have
That's
a lot
cool.
of sad songs too.
Oh. Happy songs rarely become famous, though, right?
It's no.
I mean,
Because
you
I'm
can't all be
happy.
because you wrote it because he was depressed as hell.
Happy.
Do you know who originally was supposed to sing that song? CeeLo Green.
That sounds
Yeah.
appropriate.
And he passed on it.
Yeah.
Bet he regrets that one. That song was huge.
Yeah, but how's the song going to be huge potentially with CeeLo Green versus Pharrell? I mean,
Yeah, that's
it
true.
just depends on what the mix is.
Yeah, that's true.
Not every song can be written by Michael Jackson. Right?
Another happy song. Another happy song that's doing really well right now. "Smile" by Katy Perry. But now I got back that smile.
All right.
Smile.
She's had a baby.
Katy Perry's
last week,
amazing.
right?
Her, have you listened to her new record?
No.
It's phenomenal. Highly recommend.
I loved her old stuff. I
Listen,
absolutely loved
if you liked her old
stuff.
stuff, her new stuff sounds a lot like Teenage Dream and all that. It's very sick. She did a really good job.
When she debuted Wide Awake on, it was like,
Oh,
I think it was
that song.
Billboard or something like that. And she came out and did it. That was a cool song.
I still think
That
Roar
song.
is amazing.
Yeah,
She's
Roar.
really hot in that video.
Yeah.
That's what makes the video good.
Super
That's it.
hot
Song
in
Done.
that video.
She's
She
hot.
looks hot.
I like
That's
it.
my favorite
She's hot.
song.
That's the only reason I can listen to Shakira, because how she looks. I can't listen to her music. I can't
Yeah.
stand it. Sorry, Shakira.
Whenever.
I'm sure she'll listen to this.
She killed it at the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, she did. Her and
Killed it.
J-Lo,
No,
both
Yeah.
of them.
50-year-old killed it. She killed it.
They both
They
did.
both killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. I can't even move like that, and I'm 26.
Have you seen Hustlers
No.
with J-Lo?
No.
Oh.
I've heard it's
Harper's?
a good movie, though.
Oh, you've never seen it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'll check
Oh,
it
it's
out.
yeah. Seriously, no. She's like, holy shit,
I'll check it out.
50.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. She looks good.
I know.
Yeah, but it's like Halle Berry. They never age.
Dude, she looks good, too. Or what's the... God. Nope. I'm not going to think of her name. I was going to say the blonde white girl, but that's like half.
Say the movie.
Can't
Or
even
the
give you
show.
a movie.
Really?
Kate Hudson,
Okay, I was
Jessica
gonna say
Alba.
Kate Hudson.
Jessica Alba.
Oh, Justin Timberlake's wife.
Yes.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
looks fantastic.
Or potential ex-wife.
I don't know how old she is, but she still looks like
She's
she's
in her-
my
I
I
age.
think she's in her
40s.
I thought she was in her 30s.
No way.
I think she's in her 40s.
Should I Google?
Yeah.
You should Google.
Now I'm
was that?
curious.
What
She's
wa-
from Ely, Minnesota, the very top of the state.
And you
Oh
know,
my gosh.
Yeah.
you know how much money she's worth?
A lot.
I think it's $750 million.
well, when she divorces Justin Timberlake. it'll
No,
be-
it was
no.
it's the
She's worth $340 million.
in there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's 39 years old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Same age.
And I think it's a little bit more than that because she's a.
Let's see. Network. Can I Google? I don't
Yeah.
trust this thing. It's like, how do they know?
They just add up all what your property is.
She's got
and
a
then
whole
they guess
bunch of
what's in
product
your bank
lines
account,
that are
so,
in Target.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, we're all
The
just trying.
skincare.
Yeah, it
thing.
says $340
We're all just trying to be Jeffree Star.
million dollars. It's still more money than I'll ever make in my life.
Don't think that way.
That's true. You never know.
Honestly,
I could
your
end
graphic
up,
designs are pretty sick. So
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I try. I've been
Yeah.
killing it. I've been doing a good job. I'm trying. Now, if I just want to be able to like make apps. I think that'd
That's
be
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
So that's the next thing.
Graphic design and the app.
Yeah, I can do it all. You know,
Yeah.
I have the design aspect and the coding aspect. So I'm gonna start making apps, and it's gonna be how big's your booty.
I'll
It's
say
gonna be my first app.
won't be face back.
How big's your booty?
Sorry, you guys probably they're the other guys, the movie Other Guys with
No,
Will Ferrell.
I need to watch.
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg? Really?
Wait, no,
I
I've
know.
seen
Where
that
they're
movie.
the cops?
I'm
Okay,
a
face
peacock.
back. Yeah,
oh, yeah, I need
face
to
back where he
fly.
knows
Peacock's
what your
so
face looks like
fly.
by the back of your head.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
It
That
is
is a good movie.
Unfortunately, Holmes and Watson, just the worst movie ever made.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't even seen that.
Were
Either.
the Sherlock Holmes ones? With-
No,
didn't
I
see that.
refuse to
Oh my
watch.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor and Adam.
We want you to check out Dynamic Talent International, the boutique booking agency with a personal attention to their clients' needs.
From music talent, seminars, podcasts, and YouTube, DTI represents a wide range of incredible clients.
Visit dynamictalentint.com for a full roster list and contact information. Go check it out.
You know what was actually a really fantastic movie, if you haven't seen it,
What?
was Eurovision.
We
Wait,
actually had the production manager for Eurovision on a show. The
No
other day.
way.
Yeah,
That's
the
honestly,
real Eurovision, not the movie, the real
no,
tour.
I'm talking about
So,
the,
yeah. I know.
the movie.
Yeah.
That song, the song they sing at the end, is one of the best written songs I think on planet Earth.
Really?
Oh my god.
I remember watching this stuff growing up.
Oh my god.
Like,
Okay.
I remember watching
Let me
Euro-
just.
Do you know who the band Lordi is?
No, I know who Lord is.
No, not Lord. Whatever happened to her, by the way? She did the
She's-
follow-up
She
record,
went-
and then it went away. So.
No, the record was beautiful.
I know, but it didn't. I don't think it did.
No,
Obviously, didn't do what the
didn't-
first one did.
didn't do a lot.
I
Is
like
she
the
gonna be like the
second one more.
Gautier of music, or what? No.
She's, I don't know, you never know.
She also has really
But-
long record cycles. Like she purposely goes like a really long time in between each one.
Gotcha.
I want to show you the song. I just want to show you the chorus
You're
because
googling. What are we googling?
I'm trying to show you that song here.
By who?
For Will Ferrell
Oh,
and that chick.
Well-
Okay.
Put it in the mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to this chorus. It's probably gonna like shit. It's
the clip.
very Disney. Actually, know all the words.
It sounds like a song from Frozen.
Yes, I think that's what they modeled it after.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Can you guys handle this?
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
It's a great song. It really is.
It's absolutely beautiful. So I definitely recommend listening to that song. She's a great poet. Oh, you want to hear the best part about it though? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me get this really quickly.
She loves this movie.
I do. Will Ferrell. It's so good. Okay. Definitely recommend watching that movie. It's fucking fantastic.
If you're listening to the audio of the version of this, you have to watch the video of what her reaction just was to that. That was fantastic.
So great. Yeah. Oh, I never got to ask you a second question.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's true.
I did it.
It's true.
Ask away.
I'm trying to think of one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll think of it. I'll think of it.
I thought you had one line.
I thought I did
up
too,
right
and then
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something else until I think of a question. It might pop up in between it.
All right. Out of one place on the planet, where do you want to tour the most? Just because you want to go there.
Oh man, I really want to go to Japan, like really bad. That or like maybe South Africa.
Both overrated, but yes. I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding.
How
I'm just
dare you.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Get out of here.
Japan's not overrated.
I'd love to
Japan's
see
great.
China. I'd love to see Dubai. Honestly, I just want to see everything.
Gotcha.
I want to see everything just with my own eyes once before I die, you know? Kind of
Yeah.
thing. Some people never. This is a thing that I always say. It blows my mind that some people live their entire lives and never, ever see the ocean.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? But the thing
Yeah.
about the ocean, this is my favorite thing about the ocean, is no matter where the hell you're looking at the ocean, it always looks exactly the fucking same.
Unless you're in the Caribbean.
The waves break, they all break the same. It all smells the same. The sand might be different, or the water might be a little bit clear, but the ocean's pretty. It's got that same thing.
Mexico, the water's pretty shit. So I mean,
what are you talking about?
You get the polluted stuff down there. Like if
you only been to certain areas of Mexico.
Yeah, where have you gone?
The Gulf of California, the water there is a little rough.
It's cold.
Yeah,
it's cold.
Yeah, I don't like cold
Baja,
water.
Baja, it's freezing.
I
The
don't
Pacific
like cold
side,
water.
not nice. The other side, Cancun, Tulum, it's beautiful.
Yeah, we went. Where did we
that's
go?
blue water.
Where did we go on that place? On that.
I went somewhere. What?
No, I went somewhere.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Where did you two
I don't
go?
think we ever went anywhere.
No, we've never.
I'm pretty sure we've only hung out a few times, and one was at a festival, and I was.
Yeah, I know.
Inebriated,
I bought him a lot of drinks. The drinks were free.
Aftershock?
Thanks, Danny Wimmer.
Yeah, Aftershock.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, free drinks.
When
I found that bar, it was the best day of my
The only
life.
good thing that happens in Sacramento.
Is
That's
Aftershock?
true.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Name something else.
No.
He
We
loves
had that cool-
Sacramento.
I don't get
He
it.
loves
I
it.
We
hate
had the
Sacramento.
awesome new stadium. We
No, I
got
don't
really
hate
good
it.
downtown stuff. The grid. It's
He loves
Actually,
it.
you guys have a letter
He
like that.
He made a
A lot
comment
of-
to me the other day, which was that Sacramento has a bigger music industry than Los Angeles.
No. So here.
Wait, here we
no,
go.
no, here. So
Explain this.
there's more people that live in Sacramento that are more influential in the music industry than you would ever guess, because most of the major bands. Listen,
completely different.
No, that's not different. I didn't say that there's more industry people. I'm just saying that the bigger, larger artists live up there because of the luxury tax aspect of things. They don't have the LA County luxury tax, so they live in Sacramento and they fly back and forth.
How is Sacramento luxurious?
No, luxury tax.
Okay.
No, Los Angeles is luxurious. So they have a tax where
Yes.
Sacramento does not have that tax.
Yeah.
Because Sacramento's not luxurious.
You can never come
I
back.
will
His
say,
veins boiling.
Can never
y'all
come
have
back.
really, really good restaurants. Every restaurant that Tanner's taken me to has been fantastic.
They're great.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah. And I'm sure all the bars that Tanner's taking you to are fantastic too.
He's only really taken. Just a couple. I don't really, because every time I'm up there, I'm usually on tour. So, and I don't really drink when I'm on tour. So,
Gotcha.
it's like,
Love it.
Yeah.
You don't drink while you're on tour?
I can't. It fucks my voice up.
Ah,
I can't
true.
do it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I wish I could have like a beer here and there, but I cannot. If I get drunk, I'm just screwed for 3 days,
Yeah.
and I can't do that. So unless I know I have 2 days off in a row, I won't drink.
That's where you
That's
drink in excess, though, right? You just get smashed, and then you're screwed for 2 or 3 days, right?
Yeah. So if I have like a beer, I'm fine, as long as I drink enough water.
Gotcha.
But I just it's like, why? I'm trying to get fucked up, you know?
Right.
It feels pointless.
It's true.
So you're doing a lot of drinking now that you're not on tour?
Actually, yes. We bought vodka. We have a bunch of drinks at the house right now, and the other day, Cody walks in and he goes, "I've had like 4 vodka drinks today," and I was like, "I've had like 4 beers." It's like, what? Fuck yeah! We got in the hot tub and just chilled. It's pretty nice. But no, I don't really drink that much. Usually.
I've had 4 drinks.
I
today.
know.
I don't drink
And
that
every
much.
time I'm with
We're good.
Tanner, I'm usually drinking or, debauchery, whatever the hell goes on whenever we're hanging out together. And Tanner's like, I always say that. I'm like, I really don't drink that much. And Tanner goes, "You're always drinking." And I was like, you only see me when I'm drinking because I only drink when I'm with you. So his perception of me is that I drink a ton. And I'm like, that's not the case at all. Except, the other day when I had 4 beers.
He showed up last night, and I got in here early.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to God, I had 2 bottles of wine at dinner, and by that time, I was like,
How did you drink 2 whole bottles?
Me and
of
my
wine?
girlfriend did.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant by yourself.
So
I was
No,
one
like,
no,
you
bottle,
okay?
one bottle each.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Sitting there, just like, Daddy, no glass.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't imagine. I don't think well, no, that's not true. I could definitely drink a bottle of wine to myself.
Yeah. Over the
2?
course of an hour.
You're like, wasn't that Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think.
And then we went out. And then by the time he gets here, we had
You just
2
smashed.
more bottles.
Yeah, it was out of
What kind
control.
of wine do you like?
Malbec, usually. or
Okay, I don't know what
Chardonnay.
that means, but I mean okay, so like
A
white
Malbec
or
is a red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know any of that shit. I meant like white or red.
It's a red wine from Argentina.
You don't like a pink, like a Zinfandel or a rosé?
Yeah, I mean, I typically like I'm either like white or pink. Red wine gives me headaches. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do like a sommelier, like whole thing, go over wines if you want.
Okay, yeah, just tasting.
Yeah. We tried that. You turned it down.
Yeah, I know. I messed up. No, our gardener didn't show up when he was supposed to.
Oh, first world problems.
God. How dare he? No, I was kidding. No, but I did kind of ruin the drinking thing. I did want to kind of get drunk today, and, it's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. The night is young.
Life
We'll
never
get there.
goes.
We'll
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah, you're just going to be smashed. You're drinking Dr. Pepper. Where's your whiskey?
That's a pretense.
It's already
It's in there.
2:30. You're not wasted.
I know.
Bars
I
close
know.
at
I'm
10:30.
trying.
That's
I'm
essentially
trying.
9:30
I'm
right
doing
now.
this.
I'm just kidding.
Either way, speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
we loved having you on. We're going to wrap it because we are going to go get drunk. In closing,
Cool.
is there anything that you want to talk about, tell your fans, plug away? Do
Yeah,
what
we have a
you
new
gotta
album
do?
coming. I'm really hoping that we release something this year. Yeah, and I guess thanks for.
Yeah, it's been fun having you on.
You
honestly.
have one more question with
I
Trevor.
do
Oh
have
my
one more
God.
question. Okay,
Yeah.
are you a boxers or brief kind of guy?
None.
Okay.
This is true.
All right.
Everybody asked that one too.
Thongs?
I don't know why.
Thongs?
No, because
Uh-huh.
the hole up there.
I don't
it's
want
just
that
not
picture in my head.
comfortable, So. Yeah. And then the laundry situation just isn't fun, right?
Yeah, whose is whose?
Oh yeah. See, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. So.
Oh, that's great. That's
Anyway.
great.
All right. Well, it's
Yeah,
been
thank you.
awesome. You rock. Thanks everybody.
Am I allowed to look in the camera?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can look in the camera.
Start
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks everybody.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thank
Adam.
you. Have a good one.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.